Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's title is going to be, how can I draw my soulmate closer? And the next couple videos are going to be in a soulmate series that Ian has helped me with. And I feel like I'm getting a lot of messages on this, and and some of them are very finite, like what they're doing, how they're making their way towards you. It's a whole bunch of lot of little flows of information that are being channeled through. So we're going to work on that series this week, which I really like. So that's going to be the topic for today, how you can sort of draw them closer and expedite this, because sometimes there's blockages we create and we're trying to remove those so we have a really smooth flow of energy. But really quickly, ta-da! My lovely connection over at Goddess Provisions had a glitch in her February delivery to me. However, I'm pretty sure that you can get a hold of each month's box if you specify, but I just wanted to show you what was available in them and probably still available to you. I'll double check with everything, but it's such a great package and I wanted to be able to unwrap this for you. So I'll tell you what's in it and then I'll just leave it out as I'm doing the read so you can look at it because it's really great stuff. So you get a Dreamy Moons pillowcase, which is really cool. A crystal bar of soap that's called Citrus Comment. Coal Miner's Daughter's Cosmic Dust Spray. It smells out of this world. So when you spritz it on and you blend the botanical oils, smell like flowers, and they're really great for your hair and skin. And then you get Way of Chocolate. It's this beautiful dark chocolate that has citrus and lavender, and it's just amazing. And then there's this thing called the Technician of the Sacred Crystal Sphere Stand, and you assemble your own wooden crystal sphere stand, and then you place the amethyst orb that comes with it in there. So I'll do that for you. And then you get this cool digital bonus astro guide that comes in there. So I'll just set it up and put it out there so you can have a look at it. See, this is the wheel, so I'll have that be right. I'll have it be right above this because it's quite beautiful. This is my incense stick right here. It doesn't come with it, but I wanted to have it out there to help balance things. Look how beautiful this is. I love that. Oh, with the gorgeous flower in there. So here is, I'll just pull things out one at a time. So here's the lovely amethyst that goes on it. I love it. It looks just like a marble. So if you have small children, be careful because that's legit like chocobo times 500. And that'll fit with that center. That'll fit all kinds of different spheres that are out there. And this is the beautiful Coal Miner's Daughter Cosmic Dust Spray. And I had actually taken this out and sprayed it before. And look at it. Portable for your purse. Let me give it another little spritz right here. Oh yeah, it's very like lavendery and just beautiful. I love lavender. I find it so relaxing, so calming. It is one of my favorite things. But I feel like I have my own little spa when I open one of these boxes. I just adore them. And look at the Citrus Comet right here. Isn't that cute with the soaps? And I'm pretty sure that looks like some kind of crystal in there, like a citrine or something tucked in there. I'll read through the whole thing after, but look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love these colors. They're so cheerful and joyful. They make me super, super happy. And this, oh my God, for all you chocolate lovers. And this is amazing because I was talking the other day and I had this strange epiphany. And this is where I know my angels and guides are continually with me. I had been getting like third eye headaches, and I never get headaches. I never get ailments, nor am I ill. So I was like, why am I having them? It was like 3 or 4 days in a row. And then right in clear as day in the back of my head, I heard magnesium, magnesium, magnesium. And I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? And I study a lot of natural medicine. So I was like, okay, so sometimes I'm just thinking, is it something I read or whatever? But it was very clear. And I read magnesium is in dark chocolate, bananas, and quite a few food sources. But it's a mineral that if you're depleted in it, you can get headaches. And that's exactly what was happening. So I took up my intake of dark chocolate and bananas, and I'm not kidding you, voila, no more headaches. So I want to thank Archangel Michael. He's the first person that I always go to and I ask, please, can you help direct me in the day for things I know? Because as a light worker, I seriously, if I feel like there's someone in need, I will go to the point where all of a sudden I feel unwell. Like I'll forget to eat because I deal with a lot of people with mental health issues, and, you know, and I like to help people that have just heavier issues that a lot of people don't like to touch. And one of my strengths is tragic deaths, suicides, and things like that, because I've experienced it because of my mother and my family and their friends. And have an understanding, a connection to it, and I have a very healthy outlook on it. And I don't, you know, I don't try to skirt any issues. It's a very direct method that I use. However, when I'm dealing with a lot of that, my energy, I have to cut those psychic ties. And if I don't do them soon enough, I can get heavy. And really, this stuff really helps. If you have that little pick-me-up during the day, I cannot suggest enough to have just a little piece of dark chocolate with the antioxidants in it and just really savor the flavor and go slow. And hopefully you don't have one of those addictive personalities where if you have one piece, you need more. I don't even really like chocolate that much. But if I have that, there's something in it where you do, your endorphins are released. It's actually gives you that strange feeling of being in love. If you know, if you've read medical journals, it's pretty interesting. And it does help. So really, guys, watch out for your magnesium in the winter because you can get headaches from it. And I love, look at the box. It's so great. It's like a little party going on. Breathe, love over fear, all the meditate, self-love, positive vibes. I just keep this box out and looking at divine feminine because it makes me so happy. So Goddess Provisions, you are legit the best. I really love them. And my contact woman, Kirsten, is just a doll. I love her. And sometimes, you know, accidents happen and things go on in shipping. And I hadn't received this at the beginning of the month. And I was so busy, I didn't even really notice. And then all of a sudden I was like, whoa, it's getting towards the end of February. And so I contacted her and then I had it immediately. And then this is velvet. This is a soft velvet pillowcase. So even if you want to put it, it's quite large. If you want to put it and make a shrine for other readers and stuff, look at this. Oh my God, I love it. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys, you have to see the full picture of this. It's a woman just perched on the moon with her bum on the moon. Is that beautiful? I love that. That's remarkable. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this be the backdrop and then I'll put this back on because I want you guys to be able to see this and then we'll begin. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging with me because I love these little gifts. We need to treat ourselves. We're all goddesses, and for the men, you're also gods, and you deserve beautiful beautiful things around us. We need things that make us feel healthful, vibrant, loved. I'll put that right there. It's such a shame to cover her. I love her, so I'll put that on either side of that. I really like that. That's so cute. So I'll put these over here and then I'll have like the fun stuff over here on this side as well. Yeah, and this, I like this. This is the Technician of the Sacred. And it tells you all these really great things. I mean, they're just a great, great addition to whatever you have going on, you know, in your spiritual realm to lift yourself. Because sometimes, honestly, it's very, this I just have on here. This is my incense stick, but I just love it. I'm very funny about balance. It's like, I like things to be balanced. And I feel like, yeah, that's good. That'll work. Look at this, such fun stuff. And I love that. Yeah. So again, you guys remember magnesium, keep your diets. This is something I'm hearing so strongly from my guides as well, is like, what we emit externally in our brains, I feel like the highest aspect of ourselves is if we have our brains and our minds in good order, right? And that takes a good diet. It takes proper rest. It takes meditation. It takes to just become rebalanced. I saw this thing this morning and I was like, it made me so happy just to see this simple quote because I have the most speediest mind sometimes and I have to relax it and slow it down. And it was as simple as how to have a happy day. And it was 8 simple things. Slow down, say thank you, smile, take a deep breath, compliment someone, appreciate the small things, focus on awesomeness, and notice 3 things you are grateful for. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you have all these fun little things around, you remember, yeah, like life has all these pleasures and treats and goodies. And and also there's a card in there, so it'll tell you everything that's going on. So now we're going to get to the read because I feel such a heavy presence of love everywhere and it's circulating. And people need to know the one quote that I take from Colette Baron Reid and I love so much, which is, what is meant for you will not pass you by. What is meant for you will come to you. Absolutely, your love, your soulmate, your twin flame, your connections, your soul tribe, your soul sisters, your soul brothers, these people that will raise your frequency, help you, and just bring you into this beaming, loving atmosphere where you belong, where the energy is good and you feel welcome and comfortable in your skin and you can be who you are, right? I love that. I love that. And you're going to project all this love and beauty. So we have a choice of 3 here, 1, 2, and 3. We have the goddess of openness for number 1. For number 2, we have unconditional love. And for number 3, we have listen to your heart. Okay, so we're going to begin. I just realized I don't have a ring on, and that's not allowed in my world. So I'm going to put this one on. And it's so funny with these rings. They both sold this weekend, and I was like so bummed out because I'm in love with them. So I'm going to have to getting stepping to create more. And the funny thing is, if you didn't watch my last video, this ring sold on my mother's birthday. My mother's name was Susan, and my mother died over a decade ago, but my mother's name was Susan. I sold this ring to a woman named Susan. My mother's maiden name or married name was James. This woman lived in Jamestown. This woman's address was Woodland Court, and I lived on Woodland Drive with my mother. So her full name and our address, how weird is that, on her birthday, which was February 22nd. I was in a nail salon. I almost lost my mind when I saw that. I was like, oh, it was so synchronistic and crazy. Okay, so that's you guys. So now we're on to number 2, unconditional love. I love that. I love those 2 words together. And number 3 is listen to your heart. So I'll let you take a look at those, and any of that imagery or the sayings that sort of give you a feeling, I'll let you choose. So you got 1, 2, 3. Okay, goddess of oneness. So the affirmations for this is, my love transcends all time and space. I am forever spiritually connected to those I love. Time and space does not exist within my soul. So it means that someone is thinking of you at this very moment and sending you their loving thoughts and wishes. So family, friends, all the people out in the universe, you have several people that are continually thinking of you and thinking good thoughts, and they're sending you loving vibrations. This also has to do with your soulmate. Some of the messages that they want you to know and receive is they're also calling you, and they believe in soulmate love. They believe in the magic of it, the synchronicity, the divine timing, and all of that. So that's going on in their mind as well. And they want you to know that they're missing you and they want to find you as well, which is really beautiful. So, to put it plainly, it's our thoughts and feelings. And this information circulates forever in the World Wide Web of human consciousness. We're continually thinking of people, places, and things, right? And they are thinking of us, and it just kind of reverberates and goes around and around and around. And one of the ways that you can expedite this is to continually think of your soulmate. Do a strong envisionment process of what you'd like them to look like, what you'd like them to sound like, how they behave, all those little nuances. It's very, very powerful when it comes into setting the imagery alight and the energy in the right direction and drawing them in. It's the opposite of creating blockages, which are doubt, fear, and saying, oh, if it hasn't happened by now, it won't. I've been alone so long, this, blah, blah. All that negative self-talk that actually works as a barrier and a blockage. And so we are doing the opposite of that. I want them to have a great laugh. I want them to be well-traveled. I want them to go on vacation with me to places. I would love if, they were really warm and friendly and kind. I love big cow brown eyes, all that, you know what I mean? Whatever precise thing you like, their lineage, all those things, start to imagine it, okay? And it will start to come into phrase. So another message right now, oh, beautiful, is the Queen of Summer. Now this is loving, comforting, and emotional, intuitive. That is some of their personality compilations, okay? And it's telling you to listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, but relax back on that because you don't want to do that too much. But this person's personalities encompass some of these beautiful, loving, comforting, emotional behaviors as well. And they're also intuitive. So they're being intuitively guided towards you. So that's part of the reason that you can relax on the throttle and be like, oh, who, what, when, where, why. None of that. It's like, let the universe take care of the how and the whens. They've got that under control. And you just sit back in a restful state and realize, oh yeah, they've got this covered. I've already looked at the menu and set apart what I would like. So now also I'm going to pull you a starseed card. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this deck before, but it's remarkable. And I can't wait to do a review. I'll probably do that in my next reading because I had to do, I don't want too much time taken up on one reading with all that. But I always do it at the end so you can just clock out if you're not interested. But if you like reviews on the next video, I'll probably do that. So Karma, you got the Karma card. Now this is a message for you right now, knowing, do I walk my talk? Have I learned how I've created everything in my world? What were the karmic lessons to be learned? Have I learned them? Am I truly ready for a transformational epiphany? Where is my next station in the greater scheme of things? And have I healed old karmic patterns and forgiven myself? And have I forgiven others? So that is a very clear message. In order to expedite this love coming towards you, you need to forgive yourself and others for past either perceived hurts or real hurts, whether you've left somebody in the dust and or you haven't completed something you said you were going to do. You know, your compass isn't really pointed true north. Are you telling the truth as much as possible? But that is one of the things you need to forgive yourself. If something didn't work out, if you had a business that didn't go the way you wanted, don't keep harping on it. It doesn't matter. That is the past. Release, release, release is your message, okay? I'm hearing that very strongly. Release it all, because guess what? We're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to think somebody is a good match for us. However, they haven't been, and they might have been unkind to us. And then we doubt our judgment in people. But we shouldn't. And or if we thought that we had the capabilities for something, but time just didn't allow. Forgive yourself for that. We are not, we're not indefatigable. We have to have rest. We have to have boundaries. So if I were able to do everything I wanted to do in a day, it would be the most ridiculous thing. I would make Iron Man look like a blob of dirt. If you know what I just do, I get all spectacular in my head. Oh, I could do this, go there. I have all these birthdays that are coming up and are around, and I want to make stuff for everybody and visit everybody. But it's like we have to forgive ourselves for being human and being one person, right? That's the big part. We're one person, so we can't be aware of everything. We can't know everything. We have to experience things and take things in little bite-sized chunks. Another message I'm hearing that's very clear is don't scatter your energy. Just really focus and relax and do one thing at a time and enjoy the experience. You know, you don't have to do everything, be everywhere. Don't have fear of missing out, because you're truly not. Wherever you're putting your focus and your time is a wise investment. I'm hearing that. So whatever you're focusing on right now, it's the best for you. So just be in on that. And it's just going to be you get a lovely relay of information when you need it, and follow that information because it's meant specifically for you in the time frame that you receive it to, which is really, really nice. I feel like you're in a state of renewal as well, where you're reviewing the past and present so you can plan a brighter, lighter future, which is very wise. So that is you guys' beautiful energy. I adore that. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and welcome. And welcome to all my regulars. You guys are so dreamy. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. I can't wait to read them at the end of each video. You guys are fantastic. And it's amazing. And also the notification bell, so you know when all the new videos come up. And if you hit the little gray arrow at the bottom, it'll bring you to all my links. It'll bring you to my Etsy store, where I sell all my handmade jewelry, all these types of fun rings, crowns, everything that's fun, that makes you majestic and awesome. And spring is coming, so you want all the beautiful bright colors. And also, it'll bring you to my Instantgo, which is a fantastic service where if you ding me, a bell goes off on my phone and I can get right back to you, usually within 20 minutes. My records are pretty good because I always just keep that close by me. And I feel like since you have a sense of urgency, I like to get right to you and help you with your answers. And also my Patreon page, if you'd like to join that and help support the channel. We have a lot of fun over there. I'm actually going to do a jewelry tutorial over there today for those guys, because I'm trying to save people money when it comes to going in stores. And the reason I started making my jewelry is because I bought a piece, I remember years back, and I spent a good amount of money on it, and the clasp broke, and it was just shoddily made. And I was like, wow. And then I found out too that some of the stones weren't even authentic, but it was sort of indicated or hinted at that they were. So I thought, you know what, I'm never going to do that to people. If people are paying good money, they should have good materials and things that are well made. And I really respect that ethic. So I was like, I'm just doing my own company, forget it. So I want to teach others how to save money. And also you can create something to match what you're wearing in under 2 minutes when it comes to earrings. So that's what I'm going to show over there. So I'm really excited. So anyway, you guys, that is you. And remember, just easy breezy, beautiful experiences are coming your way. So just fall into them gratefully and gracefully, and realize, you know, you have all the time in the world, all is well. And this world is a unique and beautiful place when you just let it unfold in front of you, right? Okay, so love and light to you. Okay, so now we're on to number 2, unconditional love. And I feel like a great deal of you would probably have chosen that card because it's quite an appealing phrase, is it not? Unconditional love. I love that. Because I feel like when people are consistently judging one another, it creates a fracture in a relationship like nobody's business, right? We just have to accept people. I mean, I've been married over 25 years. And me and Ian are complete polar opposites. I mean, I'm like hipsy gypsy. My thing is just filled with just piles of treasures and all my artwork and stuff everywhere. And his is like this most organized, pristine file service you've ever seen. And he's numeric. But it's funny. I accept that. And I love those little idiosyncratic behaviors that he has where everything has to be in its place. I don't understand that philosophy because every place is just for me. You know what I mean? It's like I just am. I have an artist mind and there's just crap everywhere. So you have to just accept these things. We're not put on this earth to judge other people, because when we know others you know, are different from us, that's part of the beauty, because everyone encounter teaches us something about our relationship with others, and we learn more about ourselves, right? There's people we like and people we dislike, and sometimes we label others and the things they do as either good or bad, right? But at some point in the past, present, or future, they are going to do the very same thing. So the whole purpose of all relationships is to help us be more loving and compassionate. So the affirmation with this is, today I accept others as they are. I have compassion for everyone I encounter. Today I will show kindness to myself and others. Now, this is part of the way that you most definitely can pull your soulmate in faster and remove blockages. That is, absolutely accept you for who you are. Know that you're perfect as you are and you don't have to make changes. But it's always good to, you know, improve upon health and things like that. But who you are intrinsically and your beliefs and ideas and creativity, those are solely yours. That's what makes you unique. So accept that. And by showing kindness to yourself and others, it really does expedite that love energy, because that nothing raises your frequency and vibration by just being a loving, kind human being. And funnily enough, one of the biggest things on the attraction list for male or female is that their partner be kind, right? That says so much about someone when that kindness is just universally adored. And when you're kind, you're usually gentle, you listen well, you care about others. It's a whole sequence of awesome when you're kind. So by doing that, you actually do bring the love energy closer into you. So let's see what's going on with this, and combine with the Two of Summer messages, which is falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness, and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Wonderful. I'm finding, and in the first group too, it's very funny. Forgiveness for yourself and people of the past that have harmed you, because what happens if we go in the past and we're continually dwelling on, oh, well, so-and-so, Tom did this to me, or Brian did this to me, and blah, 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 blah. And I don't trust people, I don't trust men, or this and that. We create huge blockages. So when you say one person is not a whole male or female group, you know what I mean? You allow for new, fresh energy because you've released that heavy stagnancy and that weight that you're carrying of mistrust or unforgiveness. So, and yourself too, because we all make mistakes in the past. We don't always treat our spouse, mate, or past relationship people wonderfully, right? Some people we take for granted. Absolutely. If somebody's always there constantly giving, sometimes you overlook the fact when you're younger that, wow, this person gave so much. Did I really say thank you? Did I really have gratitude? So forgive yourself for that. You are who you are and you're evolving and elevating. So just know that now we know better, right? That's part of it. Because sometimes when life looks like it's a negative, you just need to shift your perception. It's necessary for your life. You have to break down in order to have a breakthrough. We absolutely just have to go, okay, this happened. It's no big deal. Now I can offer reparation if possible, and I can release it. So I can be more open to love and have this love ushered towards me much faster, which is beautiful. And that's what we want. Okay, so let me see. I want to get another. This is the Syrian star seed, the big cards that I'm using as well, and they're remarkable. I love them. So one of the other messages is reason. I love them because they're so gigantically oversized, but the artistry in it is brilliant. And look at this, it matches the background. It's so pretty. So the reason card, and reason speaks of you know, when it appears in your card, it's a figure of noteworthy authority. Seated on his throne, he's clearly the one that gets the last word. He's father to the child. He's ruler of the kingdom. And flowing abundance is the key that we're all trying to attain. So reasoning is going to bring us there. So this is what we really want to know. How are you exercising reasoning in your current situation? What male authority figure is laying down the law? How do you discipline yourself to bring structure to your vision? What aspect of your life do you feel that you need control over, and who is exercising control over you in terms of a boss, a partner, or a teacher, right? Because sometimes when we have to use reason, if we feel like somebody is subjugating us or belittling us or diminishing us, it's very hard. Those coping mechanisms when we're trying to connect with male or female, if we have someone above us that is diminishing us, sometimes we can be skeptical to the sex at large, right? I know a lot of people that are married, they get these feelings of, who the hell does he or she think they are to tell me this and that? I mean, just for instance, every once in a while, like Ian likes to do everything so by the book ABC, and I can think out of the box and expedite things, and I think in terms of that, and he's like, well, no, that doesn't have the structure it should, you know what I mean? And because it's not done like a type A would like it, because I'm totally not a type A, then type A's will always speak up that their way is the best. And sometimes you just got to let them talk and go, okay, yeah, that's great. See you later. Just let them get it out, but you don't engage with it because it'll become exhausting. And that's part of the reason that you can bring in your soulmate faster by dismissing and just releasing all of this energy of feeling subjugated or diminished. Just go, that's just that person. Who cares? I am not what this person thinks of me. I am not what the society thinks of me. I'm not any of these things. I am true to my own nature. And, you know, I can search for higher reason and when I need it, when I'm on my true life purpose and my soul path to believe in myself. Because really how life gets simple and easy is when you don't care a single fig what anybody else thinks of you or your journey. Absolutely, it lightens the load. You shake off that mantle of responsibility of what everybody else thinks of you, and voila, you're light as a little freaking newborn chickabee. I'm serious. It's like, it takes decades though, unfortunately. That's why I think I am that all my courses that I run are usually 20-something people. They're overachievers. They're really trying. And I do the simplification course, which just lets them know, listen, if you release these aspects of your life, of what other people think, of how far you got to go by this time, this and that, you can so lighten your load. It's about the release. It's about just really focusing in on your energy, and because where your focus goes is where your results go. It's as simple as that. So if you want to focus on negative, that's where results are going, back to the negative crap pile, and you don't need that anymore. Just release and purge and let go, and then step into this. And that's how you bring in your soulmate closer and faster and smoother and more direct as well. You don't cloud the issue with, well, I don't want this or I don't want that. It's just, no, I want this, ABC. And like I said in my other video, my plan B was not to fail at my plan A. Always. And it's always going to be that. I was like, once I set my goal on this is what I was going to do. I was going to receive and achieve. And that's what I did. And that's what all of you can do. When you have just a little bit of knowledge of something, and then you start to research and you love it and you're interested, you just go from boom, boom, stepping stone to stepping stone. You don't get distracted. You don't discuss it with others either. I didn't discuss people what my goal was in this. I just did it. I busted out my cards. I started talking. I started designing my courses. I started making my jewelry. I didn't ask other people's opinions. I mean, I definitely did in the technology front of it. Look, even technology makes me stutter. And Ian came in and people started to assist me and help me and give me great ideas. And, you know, I have this beautiful community of women, Cherry, all these people, Emma, Stasia, all you great women that are soul sisters. And you inspire me because I was surrounded with so much maleness when I was younger. It was quite different. But the same goes for everyone out there. If you just say, hey, I have an idea and I'm going to just see how this goes, and then you funnel your energy and your heart into it, guess what? You're going to get results. So that's really beautiful, you guys. So that's you. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video, and also the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come up. And if you hit the little gray arrow at the bottom, it'll bring you to all my links below. It's got all my private reading information, my Instantgo, which is a great service where I can get back to you usually within 20 minutes and give you a tarot inspired card reading, and then we do it through text. I mean, I'm usually in my office, so I have all these devices around me, and everything is down there. My Etsy store for all my handcrafted jewelry. Go check it out. I've got really nice spring pieces, bright blues, turquoises, gorgeous opalites. I just got some strands of amethyst, so I'm going to be putting some stuff in the shop tomorrow on that. Pearls, just beautiful, vibrant, happy spring pieces that I'm very excited about. And everything is down there. My Patreon page, if you'd like to take a look at that. Today I'm doing a jewelry tutorial on there. All kinds of fun stuff. So love and light to you guys, and thank you for checking my video out. I'm very, very happy. And don't forget to keep your magnesium up with some dark chocolate too. Winter is just, it plays havoc with a lot of areas of our body. So we really need to stock up and keep our vitamins and minerals up there for sure. Okay, so that's your group. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Okay. So now we're on to listen to your heart. I love the artistry in that. Isn't that really beautiful? Look at her face. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's see what. Oh, and if you're wondering about those, these come from Wisdom of the Golden Path. The artistry is beautiful. The messages are gorgeous. I like to show the book so people can know, because one time I used like 5 or 6 different decks and people were like, what deck did you use in that? And I was like, oh my lord. So I like to show these for you because I know a lot of you are prospective readers or your current readers as well. And there really are so many oracle decks. I didn't even know this one was in existence until a week ago, where somebody had saved it for me in one of my files, and then I rediscovered it and I was like, wow, yeah, really, really speaks to me. So your affirmations in this are: I am on a journey of self-discovery which leads to self-mastery. I listen to the love and wisdom within my heart. Love has the power to transform all those things. Right? Butterflies are a powerful symbol for you at present. I feel like they're representative of the transformation that you're going through. So from now on, take notice every time a butterfly flutters into your field of vision for its positive reinforcement that you're on the right track. So that's one of your animal components. And I feel like something you set out into the world is coming back to you. If you've been careful to put out the energy and activity you'd like to receive, then you don't have anything to worry about. If you've been loving, kind, and really coming from a beautiful place in your heart, that's part of your message from you know, your angels and your guides as well. It's something that's incoming. Often it's like a message or some information that's going to assist you in your endeavor, in your love endeavor with your soulmate for sure. And a blockage of some sort has been given way. So events are going to unfold more quickly now. So something, I feel like this group, I feel like you were really hung up on an ex, and or you were mistreated by an ex-spouse or ex, so you had a mistrust of the opposite sex, same sex, whatever, whomever you were dealing with, relationships at large, I guess you could say. And now you've sort of forgiven that and released that, so a huge blockage has just been released, so it's going to expedite your soulmate faster in your direction, which is really beautiful. And yeah, look at the energy that you're creating with that, the Queen of Autumn. This is my favorite card in this whole deck because I need this outfit for myself for sure. This is about generosity, being stylish, being gracious, and being practical. So be practical with respect to how you proceed in this. The ability to make anything more beautiful as well. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So I definitely feel as well that this person, your soulmate, as they're coming in, because your frequency is getting higher and higher, you're more optimistic about opportunities. And there's nothing I love more in dealing with all you guys is your beautiful potential that you all have. And you're recognizing these potentials, and you're becoming people that you don't even recognize on such an epic scale. You know, all your strengths are out there. You're dropping away the care of other people's opinions. You could care less. You realize when you have value, worth, and you embody this beautiful spirit that you've always had, you're just going out like the beautiful full energy of, I can do this. I am divinely guided and protected, and there's no reason I can't have the love, career, and everything that I desire, because I'm just a ball of beautiful energy, and I think I should have nice things and go nice places and be able to do things, right? Life isn't about a struggle. Life isn't about getting up, going to some cheesy job where everybody's moaning and groaning all day and you just want to slap them upside your head. You know what I mean? You're like, please, I am going to be in this beautiful, peaceful bubble, and because you're really calling in this remarkable love. A wise person learns from both their successes and failures, right? So defeat's an obvious teacher. If you had a hurt in the past, you learn from it. You learn about strategy, how to improve your skills, what was lacking in your performance, in anything, in work, in relationships, and all that. The lessons include humility, right? Compassion, generosity of your spirit, and gracefulness, because those things are the attributes that guide us beautifully through life and bring the love that we deserve to us. Those are the people we want to attract, right? Very high octane, giving, kind people, for sure. And that's your energy, and you're really, really emitting this. And I feel, look at this. This just came up. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So I feel like this group is going to be divinely guided to a fantastic idea. I feel like these are people that are entrepreneurial. You're thinking of starting your own businesses online and otherwise, do it. I'm absolutely hearing if you were guided to watch this video and pick this particular thing, you have an idea and you were doubting it or just delaying it, don't do that any longer, because it's going to be successful, because you place value on it. It's your life's path, it's your soul purpose, and it's going to be successful. So beautiful energy, and your soulmate marches right along with it, because you're going to the beat of your own drum. And when we're happy and content within ourselves, that's when love arrives, right? We don't need it to be happy, but it's there for us all the time. So beautiful, beautiful energy. I gotta breathe for a sec because my cats are about to rile me up. Ah, we have a male cat in the house and he just wants to be friends with Winter, but Winter's not having any of it and she'd like to rip him a new one. So they're on either side of my door right now ready to go nuts, but I don't like them to harm one another. So I'm gonna have to stop that in a moment. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you're new, and also the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come up. Look at this for you guys. Wow. And there's a the notification bell will let you know when all the new videos come up, and there's a little gray arrow at the bottom. It'll bring you all to all of my links down below, your private reads, my Instantgo, which is a fantastic service. I get back to you with a tarot inspired answer through text right on that device right there. So within like 20 minutes, I always have my phone on me and it beeps for me, because I feel like some people do have some urgent questions. They do, and again, I want to stipulate in my reads, you never have to wait for over 48 hours anyway, because I just align them that way. When I get them, I do them immediately. They take precedence, so you don't have a long wait in that either. If you want to check out my Etsy store, it has all my beautiful handcrafted jewelry and crowns and all the stuff you always see in all my videos. Those are all in my store over there. So yeah, and don't forget, check out the Goddess Provisions link down below if you'd like to check them out, because they're a beautiful company, and that helps support the channel as well, because I get a small percentage from each box that is purchased off of that link, and it really helps as well. And you guys that have gotten this and subscribed to them, you're so happy, and the stuff that they give is so high quality, and it's really fun. It's like a little Christmas present that comes to your door, and they are a great company. And also, I just want to say thank you guys for your support and watching my videos and all the beautiful comments and coming on to the live reads and supporting and donating. You guys are amazing, and the love I feel is palpable, and I feel I'm so gifted to, I'm so delighted to, and I feel like it's such a gift to be able to do this and connect with you guys on this level, because everybody is growing, striving, and expanding, and they really are learning about the spirit of the connectivity of all of us, right? It's amazing. It really, really is. And sometimes it takes a little while on the journey to open up to all the available love that's out there. But once you start receiving it, you can't wait to wake up in the morning and start again. It's remarkable. So I'm glad that you guys are tapping into that energy. So wonderful. So love and light to you.